Podcast, and we now have got the schedule for this year's World Championships. I know, wrong jersey, but we've already recorded 2 episodes today, so I'm not making. And this is our last episode recording today, so I'm not going to make a switch now. No. I'm so excited. Obviously, so through the summer, me and Lady will be getting you geared up for the World Championships. We're just waiting until after the draft has completed, and then we don't start the off season until after the draft. So that's next week. So we're still in the expansion process, but the draft to do. After that, then we can start doing World Championships. So also, me and Lady are going to be doing team previews of all 10 nations. We've already done an episode explaining how this year's format will work. So you can go and check that out. I can release that back sort of end of April. But it was not long after Division 1A happened, so we recorded it. So you can go and check that out. But this week we got the full schedules for the upcoming World Championships in 2026. So some happy news. Obviously, it's been a stressful week with expansion. I, of course, have now developed a throbbing headache because of it. It's not gone away. So, God knows I could do a nice lie down. An enormous slice of cake and hot chocolate, but there we go. No rest for the wicked, as they say. So it's kind of nice, wasn't it, this week to get some nice women's hockey news rather than stressful women's hockey news, if you get our drift. Right, so we will put a link to the schedule in the episode description. So you can do what I've done, put them in your diaries. We're really excited. Especially, of course, on the World Championships now going to take place before the PHL season rather than during the PHL season, which is really good. Of course, last year, the run-up to this season we just had, about September, October last year, we got news from the IIHF that the World Championships will now move to November rather than April, and that is for all divisions. So we're excited for that. This year's top division will be taking place in Denmark. So they're running up now. So the schedule for the 2026 IIHF Women's World Championship has been confirmed, with the world's best women's hockey teams set to begin their quest for gold on the 6th of November 2026 in the Danish cities of Herning and Esbjerg. I don't know if I pronounced those correctly or not. Denmark this year. So the tournament will feature 10 teams competing for the world title, with preliminary round-robin action running through to the 11th of November, before the championship enters the playoff stages, and the male games will take place on Monday the 16th of November. So Group A, which is of course us, United States, Czechia, Switzerland, Germany and Austria, playing their preliminary round games in Esbjerg, while Group B, which includes Canada, Finland, Sweden, Japan and the host Denmark, will play their preliminary round games in Herning. The opening day will immediately deliver several exciting matchups. Canada will face Sweden, while Finland takes on host Denmark. In Group A, Czechia opens against Austria, and the USA will face Switzerland. Following the preliminary round, the playoff stage begins on Friday the 13th of November with the relegation game and all 4 quarterfinals. So it's going to be a very busy day, that will be. That's going to be a very busy day. So maybe don't book anything. Book that day out now. Get the day off work. Do something. It's going to be a very busy day. Golly, my guys, this year, the team that finishes bottom in Group A and the team that finishes bottom in Group B will face off in the relegation game. The winner stays in the top tier. The loser will be relegated back down to Division 1A, where they'll be replaced by France. Yes, remember back in April, France. Oh my lord, pull off the upsets! No one saw that coming, especially, I don't know about what, 5 or 6 weeks after Milan Cortina? No one saw that coming. Yeah, but France did win Division 1A back in April, which means they will be promoted to the top tier in 2027, which will take place in Quebec. So there you go. Yeah. And then after that, we'll have all 4 quarterfinals on that day as well. The 2 semi-finals take place on the 15th of November, before the bronze medal and gold medal games conclude the tournament on the 16th of November. This year's tournament also marks the introduction of the new competition format. Unlike in previous years, when the top 5 teams were placed in Group A and the next 5 in Group B, which pissed Pluto off, because you were thinking that certain teams should not have been in those groups, should be a different. I still stand by what I said about Sweden. I think we're not going to prove that for me. Well, we'll see. There's no Group B this year. The groups are now balanced based on the world ranking and the results of last year's tournament. As a result, both groups feature a more even distribution of teams, creating competitive matchups throughout the preliminary round and adding further excitement to the race for the 2026 IIHF Women's World Championship title. So we'll run you through the schedule as a whole. As I said, I've already put this in my calendar. It's already in. So let's go through it, shall we? Okay. So the tournament kicks off on the 6th of November. That's the day after we've been to the new bond, isn't it? It is. Yeah. God, I can't believe you two are going to be out on bonfire night. I know, right? Right. So, Tyler's going to run you through all UK time. Obviously, we live in the UK, so I'm going to give you the UK time. But obviously, if you go on the actual website, they'll give you your local time and voice. Okay, so on the 6th, we've got Austria and Czechia, and Sweden and Canada both taking place 2 p.m. UK time. And then we have Switzerland, USA, and Denmark and Finland at 6 p.m. UK time. That's on November the 6th. Then on November the 7th, we've got Germany and Austria at 6 p.m. UK time. And also 6 p.m. UK time, we've got Japan taking on Denmark. That's on the 7th. And then... oh no, don't... no. Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, you 50-year-old! Happy birthday to you! I did fear, was he going to do the Madagascar walk? If he did, he would be thrown off right now. Everyone knows Madagascar walk, it's so rude, I thought you were going to do that. Yeah, as you guys should already know now, my birthday is on the 8th of November, so that does now mean, going forward, I will have some women's hockey on my birthday. Yay! Still won't use that excuse to get rid of the family. They know full well I only celebrate Easter and Thanksgiving. Fuck off! Some people don't want a birthday. Fuck off! Okay, so we see who's playing on my birthday, shall we? So on my birthday we'll have USA taking on Germany, and Finland and Sweden, both at 2 p.m. our time. Oh dear. What? Well, if it was the late one, you could have made the excuse, oh, so I'm watching some sports on the telly. Not now. Then the evening at 6 p.m. you've got Czechia and Switzerland and Canada and Japan. That's both 6 p.m. our time. That's my birthday sorted. And it's a bad one for me because it meant I'm turning 50. Right, I know you're thinking, okay. Right, my mental age is 20 years older than my biological clock. I was born in 1996, but my mental age is 20 years older. So mentally, I will be turning 50 this year. So, dear oh dear, most of the twilight years I've never really lived. Well, move on. Gotta get the violin out. No! The metal is gonna help you because you're. Oh yeah. With the your now new metal glasses, you're basically treated like a lot of grandmas were treating smartphones and they're tucked all the range. Oh no, I don't know how to use this something. Yeah. I think what I'm going to do, they're not going to be any use for the podcast, but I think what I might do is might record an episode of the podcast with me wearing them so you can see what they are. They are supposed to help to improve my eyesight, but I don't really think so now. Plus, a lot of the features that you can use with them, I will use my phone easily, and with one of them, can't use my phone. I'll play music. The metal glasses will only connect to either Amazon or Spotify, and I don't do that. I use YouTube Music because obviously I pay for premium with YouTube, so I get YouTube Music as well with it. So, and the metal glasses don't connect to that, which is fine because I have happy stories on my phone. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, right, we'll carry on. So then the 9th, we've got Denmark and Canada, and Austria and the USA, both at 6 p.m. Okay. And on November, that's November the 9th. But on November the 10th, we've got Czechia and Germany, and Finland and Japan, both at 2 p.m. And then at 6 o'clock in the evening, you've got Switzerland, Austria, and Sweden and Denmark. That's November the 10th. And then the last day of the group stage is November the 11th. You've got, Remembrance Day. Germany, Switzerland, and Canada and Finland, both at 2 p.m. our time. Then USA takes on Czechia, and Japan hosts Sweden at 6 p.m. our time. That is the end. That's the last of the railway. Then on Super Friday, Friday the 13th. Oh, naff off. Don't try to use that as an excuse who gets knocked out. Right, so on the Friday the 13th of November, we will have the relegation game first. That will take place at 10 a.m. our time. Then we'll have 2 quarterfinals taking place at 2 p.m. and then the other 2 will take place at 6 p.m. our time. And then the semi-finals will take place on the 15th of November at 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. especially. And it's same time for the bronze gold match is the next day. So the bronze match will be 2 p.m. on the 16th, and the gold match will be the 6 p.m. on the 16th at 6 p.m. And that is your full blur schedule. The link will be in the episode description below, so you are going to put in your diary candidates all mine already. So, yeah. Honestly, really, really excited. This was going to be my 3rd World Championships. As you guys know, I've only been involved with the World Championships since the IIHF existence. Because, as you guys know, I mentioned it plenty of times before, and I'll say it again, I had no idea that the women had a World Championship for the IIHF. So thank you very much, Claire Bolden, Hazel Irvine. And then the other one, Jeanette, what was she called? I've got a surname. Thank you very much. I say it time for, I say it again. BBC, it's not good enough to show the sport. You have to tell people how they can get involved. Do you know how many World Championships I missed out on between 2010 and 2023? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And the 2010s you could have done it with it because back in the 2010s you had there was no PHL, you only had the Olympics. Yeah. 24. I missed out on 2012, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2019, and then did it do in 2021? Yeah. 2021, 2022, 10! I missed out on 10 World Championships because the BBC can't do their jobs properly. And it's the same as some Olympics as well. Every time Olympics was on the BBC, I'm like thinking, well, it's no good just showing me the sport. Tell me how to get involved if I want to. You know? No. This is why because my advocacy, I'm all about inform, educate, engage. So no good just in telling people, you've got to try and get them involved, engage, and how to do it. Yeah, this is my third World Championship, very excited. And I'm really forward to it even more now that we know it's not going to get in the way of our regular season. Because I think, with 2024 and 2025, I kind of felt like I was stuck in, I don't know about you lady, but I kind of felt like I was stuck in two minds because, well, I'm trying to focus on the international tournament going on. I'm also thinking about, will we get back to the PHL in 3 weeks' time? Yeah. So the fact that the World Championships now will be like your pre-lash, as Jake Brockman said, your build-up to the start of the new PHL season. It kind of means you can fully focus on the World Championships going on at play and not worry about what's going on elsewhere in the league. I kind of love that kind of yeah, because obviously you are focused on the international tournament, but at the same time, you're also thinking about what happens when you come back from the World and you start thinking about the last few weeks of the regular season. So, honestly, I feel it's the right decision to move it to the fall season because it just got in the way. It was kind of a distraction, and you kind of saw how teams' ribbons were kind of messed up after the Worlds. I mean, we were the big example in 2024. I know, we were flying such a high, we were on such a progressive wave, and then in 2024, then we come up with it's very into sort of nosedive into oblivion. We almost didn't crashed and burnt. We almost didn't make the playoffs that year. So, honestly, I am very, very excited, as always. Even more excited than that's the start of November, because as you guys know, the PHL, we have a very short season and a long off-season. I really wish it was the other way round, but we have to do what we can. So, the fact that we know, as soon as we get into November, we know that women's hockey is only 2 or 3 days away. That's better. And I think that's going to help us get through this off-season that we're about to head into. That's really going to help us. We know that as soon as first summer rolls around, we're only 5-6 days away from the start of women's hockey coming back to our lives. Do you reckon your Metacast could translate those? What? Translate live entertainment? Why? Because obviously the SPHL starts after that. Oh! Tell you what, we'll do a test drive. Let's do a test drive. Yeah. Because we did try this year. We did try to watch some SPHL, but unfortunately, I don't know how to make this not sound xenophobic. Because it was all in Swedish, and I don't understand Swedish, I found it very hard to follow. I have no problem watching it as Taylor show different languages, the same benefit, but I can easily watch benefit in Swedish. But watching the live score then, in a different language, didn't work. So, right, we'll test that. We'll see how it goes. I'm just trying to think how we make them sound PG draws and make it work well. Because they cost a lot. Yep. In fact, no, you can come guess yourself how much they cost. I was like, what's the charge? No, guess yourselves. Yeah, so really excited. Of course, you are joining the fray this year. I have decided I will join you two in the fun. I will. I probably won't get as involved as you have, but what I'm going to do is I will sit with you guys and I will just go at it. Yeah. Good. I'm pleased to say we will not have a repeat of last year. Had a fucking live that. Yeah, because you and your snipers last year was completely just ridiculous. I'm surprised I didn't put you in a kennel. Because it was just... You did Sweden. You did! You said! Oh, I did! Because Sweden should be in Group B. I did be in Group A. What happened? No, they didn't get knocked in the quarterfinals. They lost the fifth place match to Switzerland. So you did barrier last year. But is going to be joining us this year. He's going to be with us in the room. We'll be alongside for it all. What his contribution will be through us. And of course, we will, after the World Championships, we will have a recap episode with you guys. We'll basically just go through some bets and all that. To kick off season 4 of Purple Rain. That's how I'm hoping to do it now. That's how I'm hoping to do it. We're hoping to do a firstly preview show. We're also hoping to do like a World Championship show as well to kickstart season 4. And hope if it goes well this year, then we can do a Poland thing going forward. We'll see how it goes. We get to get started season 4 in November. We're excited for that. Yeah, so obviously, can't wait. I mean, it's going to be a stressful time now, because obviously, we are now in the off-season. It's going to be so hard, difficult to get through. Just waiting for that next fixture with hockey. But at least we now know the dates, we now know the whole schedule. It's really good, really exciting. Can I just ask before we go? On your birthday, are you going to spend the whole day in US jersey? Yep. Absolutely. May as well. It's a lovely jersey. It's lovely. Yeah, exactly. I remember when USA's jersey this year came out, I thought, not too sure, but I knew it was going to buy one anyway, because I needed a USA jersey. Well, fun, yeah. I think that's quite fun. They were fun in the end. I think quite very good. I do really love my current one. And I've got so. So, I think that was all she knows, because this just feels like a quick one to go through schedules. So, let's go. Right. Okay, there will be a link in the description for you guys, so if you want to go look at it yourself, put your calendars, diaries, we want to do, go and do that. Like I said, me and Lady over the summer, we are going to be doing team previews for every single team. We're going to start with Group A, and then we're going to do Group B. And we'll work out how we're going to do scheduling. We could technically give you 2 weeks or one week. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We'll get all Group A for the first and take from there. I would say maybe do 2 weeks, and we're not stretching ourselves in case the other one years happen. Oh, yeah. So we'll do 2 weeks. So that'll be happening over the summer. And we'll be joining us for the recap episode. So do make sure to subscribe to the podcast where we listen. So you don't miss those drops in your feed. So that's what we'll say. So thanks for joining us.